how are you all doing? I am just getting ready for a little weekend date with the husband, and I thought I might as well do that with you. So I've just curled my hair, so it's not going to look like this at the end, obviously. But yeah, just got out of the shower, did my hair with the Dyson Airwrap, which, by the way, you'll have a video. You'll have a video about that tutorial on how I do the hairstyle that you'll see at the end of this. So this is like midway through it. If you watch that video that comes out tomorrow, you'll see what I mean. It's kind of midway through it. I'm just gonna undo it with my little comb after. And I'm just getting my jewelry on. So going for a grandma's ring on the pinky finger, a little pavé diamond panther ring on this other, whatever its name is, finger. And what else am I doing today? I think I'm gonna go for this new Messama earrings. I think they're really, really cute, and they just add quite a bit of sparkle to the face. So today we're in Normandy, and we're just gonna go by the beach, not to the beach, but it's a beautiful, like, sunny spring day. So I think we're just gonna go later and grab something like a bite or some coffee or something by the beach. So I'm dressing very Normand. Yeah, okay, I think that's it for that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of bracelets in here. We can do perhaps a combination of a couple of cuffs, like the little knotted one and this one by Atelier de Famille, which was a lovely PR gift I received recently. And I think that's gonna be it for now. All right, so I'm gonna leave the hair like that for the time being, like the curls not undone just yet, just so they hold the shape a little bit better later. But for the face, let's start off with, what am I doing today? Let's do like a full face of Hermès makeup. Perhaps I'll bob in a couple of other ones like Chanel and Victoria Beckham, some other favorites. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of vitamin C. This one's by Purse, and it's one I really, really like. By the way, this is the first live I'm doing here. So if you guys write anything, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I don't know how to see comments. Are there even comments here? Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to make do with it as it goes. So starting off with a couple of drops of the Purse 10% vitamin C. This is great, particularly for sunny days, to fight free radicals, but it's also going to help in protecting the skin against any hyperpigmentation marks from the sun. And today we have a full beaming sunshine day, so something like this is quite necessary for myself, because I tend to get a lot of hyperpigmentation. So all of this is not pimples or anything, it's just actual hyperpigmentation marks from before, like from acne scarring that I might have had, and then I went a little bit on the sun, but not even that much, and then I'll still get marked pretty easily. So that's it for this one. It's quite fast absorbing, and it's got a delicious sort of, I would say, luxury fragrance. It was, the fragrance for this product was actually co-created with a parfumeur, so with a lady whose job is to actually create perfumes. So the fragrance of this is like a whole perfume on itself. It's honestly really, really delicious. Now for skin moisturizing today, I'm going to do something super simple. I'm going to go in with the Effaclar Clair H. This is the Isobiome by La Roche Posay. It's a product I really like for, it's a product I really like for moisturizing my skin, because it's really soothing, and spring has started, so that means hay fever is right around the corner. Knock on wood. I don't know if I have, okay, hold on just a sec. Just knocked on wood because I don't want the hay fever to start hitting me. But oh my goodness, I can see the comments. Okay, wonderful. Hi Lisa, how are you today? I am terribly sorry, but this is the first time I'm doing a live over here on YouTube. I used to be a live streamer for a shopping app for years before, so not the first time I'm doing a live, but the first time I'm doing one here on YouTube. So you're gonna have to excuse me because I don't know how to answer to you on text if there's anything you guys need written. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so France hay fever. This is a really, really lovely one for when I feel like hay fever is right around the corner and I know my skin's gonna be a little bit more sensitive than the usual like other creams that I'll use sometimes. So yeah, any of you suffer from hay fever? I know it's something completely random, like it's actually for, it's recommended for people that have acne issues. And this is how I actually discovered this one. But then I realized that it's so soothing that it will be really, really nice for the days when the hay fever's out there and I get particularly itchy on my skin. So this is really lovely. And because we're going to have a full day outside and doing a little bit of a husband and wifey date later, I thought it might be really nice to just not get itchy skin. So that's the cream I'm doing today. So we've got the, I've done the Vitamin C by Perse, I've done the La Roche Posay cream, and now if I was going to do SPF, I would probably go in with the SPF by Perse as well. However, I'm going to do a foundation that's got 30 SPF in it already, so I'm not going to apply this one. But on other days when I've been doing stuff that doesn't have SPF on it, like later, I'll probably do this one right here. And I really, really love it because it's transparent. So no matter what your skin color is, you're not going to get that tint of whiteness that some other ones do. Like you don't get a white cast, which is really lovely. Now, let's choose a foundation here. I think I'm going to go in. I told you guys I would do a full face of Hermès. So let's try to stick to that as much as possible in regards to the products that they do. You already have 4 viewers. Yay! That's fun. Obviously, if you have any questions regarding any of the beauty products I'm using or anything like that, don't hesitate to let me know. All right, so gonna start off the foundation for the face with this one. This is the Hermès Plein Air, and it's in the shade number 50 Palomino. This is the shade I will use when I'm super, super tanned, which obviously on my face I'm not because I never fake tan on my face, but I have a full fake tan on my body. So I'm feeling like I went to I'm feeling like I went to the Caribbean. My goodness. I don't think I ever could do that. So this is the foundation, and I'm just going to apply it with a little buffing brush. My outfit, this one is from COS, C-O-S, and it's a white and navy striped sort of t-shirt, but in the long sleeve. And then for my pants, I can show you my outfit later. I have a long white leg pair of navy trousers. The trousers are from Massimo Dutti, and the t-shirt is COS. Yes, exactly, just how you wrote it. And then these ones are Misoma. And then the jewelry, there's a full-on video on my YouTube about the jewelry that I wear on every day, so you guys can watch that one if you want. Are you in the bathroom? I'm actually in the bathroom, yes. It's not the prettiest one in the house, but it's the one that gets the nicest lighting for filming. So that's why I always film my little videos in here. I know it's not the prettiest bathroom, but it's very nice for light. So I compromise on the beauty of the background with the light in here. Oh, hi, Maggie. Well, bonjour back to you, my dear. How are you doing today? So lovely to see some of you joining us. So for anybody that's just joined us, this is what I'm applying right now. It's the Hermès Plein Air foundation, and I'm doing it on the shade number 50, which is quite a bronzed color that matches my body perfectly when I have my fake tan done. So you see, matches my hands. Not my real color, but we don't really care, right? And I'm applying that on a NYX foundation. No, it's not a foundation, it's a buffing brush, excuse me. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm happy you like it. I mean, it's not the prettiest one, like I said, but it has really nice light. So there's this like ledge on the window where I can put my phone in there to film. And I'm just, you can see the reflection in there. I'm just like in front of a window, so it makes the light be very, very nice. Up, there we go. I wish we could put music in here, but then you get copyrighted. Because honestly, when I'm getting myself ready, I'm either watching a TV series on a regular basis, or I'll be sometimes listening to music and like dancing and stuff like that. So if you ever see me on a reel getting ready and I'm dancing, that wasn't done for the reel. Like, it's the actual life. Up, there we go. So just trying to really blend it into the fake tan in the neck. And then for fake tan, in case anybody's wondering about that, on my body, I feel like I've tried all of them out there, literally. And the one I really, really enjoy using is Saint-Tropez water. What's the name of this? Hold on, I can just show it to you. Why am I even trying to remember it? I have it right here with me. This is it. So this is what I'll put on my body. I think it's such a great one. It's called Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water Mousse. So as you can see, it's like a transparent product, but it goes on super, super nice. And it doesn't have so much of a strong scent as other products do. It does have a little bit of a scent, don't get me wrong, but it's not a very, very strong scented fake tan, which I really appreciate. And it's very lovely in terms of like the shade that it gives you. I have friends that are like white as this t-shirt and they'll bronze up to the same color that I bronze with it without it looking orange. And the best part about that fake tan is that it doesn't make you like striky. You don't get like those stripes, I don't know what they're called, but you don't look like a zebra when you do it. It's very easy and like beginner friendly to apply. Even if I've been applying fake tan for years, I still prefer to use one that will be like beginner friendly, so that way you know like there's not going to be any mishaps. Oh, I see we have 2 thumbs up. That's super cute. Thank you. All right, so that looks like foundation's pretty much blended into the body. Now let's do a little bit of concealer. Now Hermès, I know I promised you a full face of Hermès, but some products they don't do. So for those, I'm just going to use other ones that I have right here. Let's do a combination of 2 today. Let's start off with this one. This is a Bobbi Brown concealer. And the reason I like to start off by a couple of dots of this one is because it's got a little bit of a salmony undertone tint to it, which is going to help to conceal the fact that I've been staying up late this couple of days. We started a new TV series. Well, we actually just finished it yesterday. And I think there were like 3 episodes left for it to finish. And we started it quite late yesterday night. So we ended up going to bed quite late, which not ideal. I honestly normally try to really respect my bedtime timings, health-wise, and also because I want to be like super fit the morning after to go to the gym. However, on Saturdays I don't go to the gym. So, not that you needed to know that, but this is the reason why today we have to conceal a little bit more of under eye darkness, because I went and stayed up quite late watching this TV series. It's called Anthracite, and there's only 6 episodes, and it was a little bit like gory and scary, honestly. Not my normal go-to, but I liked it. It helped practice French because it was in it was all in French. It's a French TV series, and it was just one of those mini 6-episode series. So yeah, there we go. Now the under eye. looks all awake and not like I stood up until 3 in the morning and then woke up at 9. All right, so I said a combination. So I've done a little bit of the Bobbi Brown one, and this one I did in the shade, what are you? I don't think there's, oh yeah, there is. It says beige. Oh my goodness, I might need glasses soon. That looks a little bit blurry. Okay, and then this one right here is by Chanel, and it's gonna be a lot lighter. This is in the shade B20, which is quite a lighter shade to what I normally would wear. There we go. But with this, I'm gonna add quite a bit of luminosity to the face. Let's do a little bit in there and maybe just a little bit in here. If you hear the hair dryer or a little bit of extra noise, you're gonna have to excuse me, but my husband's literally on another bathroom right next to me right now, getting himself ready to go on this little day date with me. So just gonna blend that all into the skin with this pre-dampened beauty blender. There we go. A little bit more in here. There we go. And there we go. I feel like that's just created the fake illusion of a little bit of a chiaroscuro. I think I'm gonna do a lot of wet products today because it's so sunny and nice, but it's still like fresh, so it's not gonna melt off my face, which I feel like in summer it's a little bit harder to do. Okay, brows. Let's take care about the brows. I did read something about brows a little bit earlier. What was it? Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, brows are goals. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, they're not done, and there's a little bit of a part missing in there, but that's what makeup is for, isn't it? So for brows, I do the Dior Brow Styler normally, or one by Charlotte Tilbury, which at the minute, I don't know where it is, probably inside of some handbag. So we're just gonna do this one for the time being. And the reason I like it is just because it's got this sort of retractable little pen. Let's see if there you can see it. So it's pretty easy to use and very low maintenance. Like you don't have to, I mean, I'm not saying I'm low maintenance, but I appreciate a brow pencil or an eyeliner that you don't have to sharpen. The only ones I sharpen, and I'm okay sharpening because they're so good, are the Victoria Beckham ones. Those deserve the sharpening. Anyway, just gonna comb a little bit through the eyebrows. And they used to be a lot thicker, but you know, I'm a millennial and a 90s kid, and there was a time in our teenage years when thin eyebrows were a thing. And I don't know why, but I followed that trend. Anyway, I never had like the super, super thin ones, but I did pluck them up until now, basically. I plucked them out until like now, but they used to be even thicker. And then the full-on thickness never grew back. But that's okay, because we've got makeup, like I said. And this is the Dior Brow Styler, and it's the one that comes with a little spoolie at the end, so it's just really, really comfortable. And it's just gonna make makeup be a little bit easier. Like you get an all-in-one product. So I appreciate this ones, particularly when it comes to packing for travel. You're gonna have to excuse me, but this requires a little bit of concentration. It's like the stuff that I cannot skip, like when I'm editing perhaps a YouTube video and I can edit a part out that's maybe looking a little bit boring. Okay, let's put the mirror right next to this, and then I can come closer to you and perhaps give you a little bit more of an idea of what goes on when I paint through this ones. There we go. Brushed through. That looks more like how they actually used to be before I plucked them. But that's all right. We're not mourning those eyebrows. It's okay. It's life. It was fashion. It was fun. And now just let's do the other one. I don't know yet if we're gonna go out for lunch or because on weekends we normally do brunch at least once of the 2 days of the weekend. So I think what we might do today is go ahead and get a couple of different things for brunch, make brunch at home, and then do a, like, go out for coffee or drinks in the afternoon. I'm certain we'll go out for some sort of date thing. But there's only one thing that hubby asks always, and it's to be able to watch Manchester United. I feel like he's the most arranging person on the face of the earth, and I'm very demanding, so it matches very well. But yeah, that's the only thing on weekends that when Manchester United's playing, he's like, can we just work our plans around that? So I think today they're playing around 6. I don't know, hold on. Tris, c'est à quelle heure les matchs? 18h30? Okay. So 6:30 Manchester United's playing, so I know that our day date is gonna be before that. Maybe we can go for dinner. I don't know. Anyway. Up. There we go. That's not looking very symmetric, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. What's that saying? Mine are more like distant cousins, but that's okay. Up. Okay. That looks pretty okay-ish to me. Okay, now, once those are done and in place and I'm happy with how they look, I'm gonna add a little bit of clear gel by Charlotte Tilbury. Once again, Hermès doesn't do any at the minute, and if they do, please let me know, but I think they don't just yet. I think I have all their beauty products so far. If I'm not mistaken, there's not been any new launches. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm just removing what's on the brush because I like to apply just the tiniest amount of this clear gel, which doesn't look very clear now because obviously I passed it through my eyebrows before and they're always colored when I pass it, but it is a clear one and it's literally like glue, but it's one of the only ones out there that will not become crusty and it will not give you sort of crusty eyebrows, and I really appreciate that because some of them out there, they like as the day goes by, I feel like the eyebrows start to fall down. I'm looking forward to trying the eyebrow products by Victoria Beckham. I've heard that they're really good from one of my girlfriends, and I think that's the next eyebrow goodies that I want to get. Anyway, that's it for those. There we go. And now let's pass on to the eyes. All right, so for eye makeup, I'm gonna do a little bit of a mess, like I promised, full face of a mess, and then let's do a little bit of eye contouring before with Chanel. So I'm just gonna use this one right here. This is the Chanel Stylo Ombre et Contour. I don't know, does this have an English name? Eyeshadow liner Cahal, and it's in the shade number 12, which was going quite viral on TikTok recently. There we go. And the way I like to apply this is like right in the nook right here. And I'll draw a couple of lines like that. Make it look really, really uneven. But I'll then go in with a little blending brush. This one's by Estée Lauder and is my absolute favorite one. It just blends in so easily. Like, can you see that? I only went in there like 2 or 3 times and it's all blended. And that just creates a little bit of extra depth on the eye. Do you see the difference there? I really, really like that. I mean, I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert when it comes to makeup. I just know what I like to do for myself, and that's it. And then sometimes if I want to add a little bit of extra sort of depth, I'll add a little stripe like that and then blend that one outwards. And then that just creates a little bit of a more almond-y shape. Does that make sense? I quite like it. I think it's like a beautiful way to add a little bit of a more interesting mystery, I would say, to the eye. There we go. Same on the other one. Just gonna do a couple of these lines right there in that little nook that the name's not coming to my head, but I know the name for it. What is it? Anyway, and then just blending it like that. Also, just out of curiosity, for those of you watching, are you regular followers of the channel, or is this like on YouTube, is it just something that pops up on your shorts feed? Let me know about that. I'm genuinely curious to know like how YouTube feeds these. That little line that I was telling you about earlier, not later. There we go, just blending it like that, and then towards the inside. The socket of the eye, that's what it's called. It's the socket of the eye. Up. And then what I like to do is just check myself in a mirror that's a little bit further, because sometimes on a mirror that's close, it can look like it's pretty neat, and then you look at yourself in a further away mirror and it's like super uneven, or maybe like just too much makeup or something. But I like my makeup to look pretty natural altogether. Like, I just like basically playing with the chiaroscuro, I would say. That's like my favorite thing. It's just adding shades and light all around in the different areas on the face. So that is the shade for the eyes, let's say. And then let's add the light for the face. And now for light for the face today, I'm gonna add one of my favorite eyeshadows by Hermès on a little brush. So this is the eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow quad, and this is what it looks like. So you have all those 4 colors. I feel like this one's so pretty, and this one's really lovely to use as a little eyeliner one. This is a very nice sort of evening eye sparkle. And then this one, that's what we're doing today. So it's a highly, highly pigmented one. So I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit. Can you see how much color that's already given? Not color, but like pigment. There we go. And that's going to be the light for the eyes. But like I said, it's all going to be about the chiaroscuro. But once again, literally no expert here. I'm just telling you what I like to do. But I think this is going to look cute with the outfit I'm wearing today. I always try to complement my outfit with the makeup and not let it stand as something different. Pardon, I hope I'm not impressing anyone. There's just something in my eye. There we go. Okay, so let's do a little bit more like that. And once again, this I do it very like, not paying much attention of where it goes. Kind of like trying to cover most of the eyelid and a little bit of the inner corner like that. And then I go back into that same first brush. Let's take a breathing break. And then I go back into that first brush that I used to blend that sort of eye contour stick. And I'll go in like that. And it just blends a little bit more into the other one. And now it looks a little bit more seamless, like a nice dégradé. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. Blend, blend, blend. And that way, the shiny part of the eyelid, it's not too much to be worn on like day. I mean, hey, there are no rules, you know, you can do whatever you want for makeup, for day, for night, for whatever, but this is just my personal style. Up, there we go. Now, let's pass on to a little bit of eyeliner. Like I said, Hermès doesn't currently propose eyeliners, so I have a substitute for that. Let's do one of these. We could do either a Charlotte Tilbury one. Here there's another Charlotte Tilbury one. We've got a little bit of by Terry. No, you know what? Let's do Victoria Beckham. Oh, hold on. This Chanel one's really pretty as well. It's in that lovely sort of browny color that you see in there. But I think I'm gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham one. Surprise, surprise. I feel like I use this one 2 out of 3 times that I do my makeup. Up. And this one comes with a little spoolie at the end in case you want to like blend your eyeshadow, or if you want to blend it as an eyeshadow, I mean, because it's actually an eyeliner, but I'm not going to do that today. Today, just going to pick a little bit up with, can you see that there? Yes, with a little angled brush. And just create a very discreet line. I think I need to sharpen this. You see, this is what I meant by telling you guys that I don't like sharpening my pencils. It's like such an avoidable extra task, I feel like. We can just do the retractable thing and whatnot, but I guess those packagings are more expensive. Anyway, I'll just come in with this one and create a little bit, like just push it into the lash line almost on the outside part, and then I'll wing it out a little bit. So there we go. I'm happy with that amount. And that's about as far as I'll take the wing. Now the tricky part comes in when I have to do this other side. What is this? Tris, je peux avoir un petit verre d'eau, s'il te plaît? Merci beaucoup. Okay, now with this one here, I'm just gonna, okay, hold on, hubby's here with some water. Merci beaucoup. You look cute. Pardon that. I needed a little bit of extra because, hey, talking makes you thirsty. All right, let's just add a little bit more in here. And then once it looks like there's more or less the same amount as in the other one, I'm just gonna go in there and wing it out. Up. There we go. Excuse me, but sometimes it's just a little bit easier to go into the other mirror. So where are you guys watching from today? I know that Maggie is watching from Greece. Where are you, Lisa? Okay, that looks pretty even-ish, let's say. Okay, let's move on to the next ones. Hold on, I'm just gonna put away what I used for skincare. And for anybody just joining us, this is how I prepped my skin. I used a little bit of vitamin C and a little bit of La Roche Posay cream on today's prep. Maybe let's hold the hair back so it's a little bit easier. Up. And let's do some bronzer. Now, I'm hesitating between 3 for today's bronzer. Let me know which one you think I should do. I've got a Chanel cream bronzer in here. I've got an Hermès plein air, like that bronzer. So just a powder bronzer. And then I've got, and then I've got this one, which is an oldie but a goodie, and it's the Holo bronzer. So which one do you guys think I should do? Maybe we can do like a live in which I do a full-on, you dictate my makeup, and then I show you some options for each and every single step. And then I can do with the things that you tell me I should be doing. I think that would be fun. I'll come back to the eyes later because I still need to put on mascara, but I like to do that step a little bit later. I don't know why. Okay, maybe I'll go in with a bit of Hulu bronzer. Let's do this one. So I've got a little Chanel brush in there. This is a nice contour brush, and I'm just gonna apply the lightest bit of contour in there. Because I think the Hermès one might be a tiny bit too bronzed for today. I mean, I could do with this color on the side, but might not be the best idea. If it ends up being a little bit too dark, it might look a little bit muddy. So I think I'm just gonna save this for next holiday and staying with a safer color for today. Bring it up to my temples. There we go. I love this foundation because it looks like I'm already using like a bit of highlight, but I'm not. There's literally no highlighter there. It's just the little bit of sheen that the foundation has. I literally just graze the face with the brush. Like there's no major touching or anything like that. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to wear these bracelets today. Which ones do you think I should use? Should I wear these ones or the little goldy ones that match the earrings? Let me know. And you can leave everything there for now. There we go. Okay. I'm also watching another TV series I just started a couple of days ago. It's called What If? And I started it only because Bridget Jones is in there. I don't remember her name. But, you know, Bridget Jones. And I love her. So that's the reason why I'm watching it. It's quite intriguing at the minute. Let me know if any of you have watched and finished it. I'd love to know if I should continue watching it, because I've only just started it recently. Okay. Looking pretty done. I think I've only got a couple of steps left. Let's do a little bit of highlighter for today. So from Hermès, I've got this highlighter palette, which has quite a couple of different shades. It's a really lovely one. It's called Corail Mojave. And what I like about this type of palettes is that you can do you can switch it up. So if you buy another color, you can just get the refill and then put it in here, which makes it really comfortable. And you can like swirl through all the colors with your brush, or maybe just pick up from some colors only. I like to use this sort of light pearlescent one as an inner highlight on the corner of the eye sometimes. I think it looks really pretty. But for today, I'm going to pick a little bit from that one on a blending brush and just use a tiny bit on the tip of the nose. Where's the other brush? Actually, here. Just going to grab a more precise brush and put that there. I feel like that adds that extra sort of clean girl makeup touch that I find super cute. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow. So once again, I go into that one in there. I'm sorry if you see all of my like, I've got my little sort of nurse station in there, because if you've seen my last vlog, you will have seen that I burnt myself quite badly on my leg, and now I need to do this sort of curing myself with all these things and whatnot. So I've got all the station in here. I've got everything you can ask for, like it's there for burns. So yeah, that's very nice. But I'm honestly really lucky because it's evolving quite well. Okay, so that's it for this highlight. Let's add a little bit under the brow bone in here. There we go. And a little bit more down here. Super cute. And since we're at it, I might as well add the tiniest bit on the inner corner just to make it pop a little bit more. I mean, since we're going at it, might as well. Up. There we go. And for my cheek highlight, I'm gonna do another one today. I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna do what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do one by either Hourglass. So either this one by Hourglass, which is called Luminous Light. It's the Ambient Lighting Luminous Light Highlighter. Or this one, which is one I love using, which is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's called the Film Star Bronze and Glow Palette. It's such a like, film star, love it. I don't know, let's start off with the Hourglass one and see if I want to evolve. And I'm just gonna apply it with an actual blending brush for the eyes, just to have a little bit of more precision. Yeah, that's very discreet. I think that's the type of highlight that I'm going for today. There we go. just like a little wash of a highlight, because it's on, whoops, it's honestly so sunny that I feel like the sun's just gonna hit into the highlight anyway. There we go, just a little bit more in here to accentuate all of my wrinkles. Oh, I don't care, I love highlighter. I could bathe on this stuff. There we go, just a little bit in here. I find that applying highlighter with a very like sort of tapered blending brush, like a fluffy blending brush for the eyes, is such a nice way to get a bit of precision. And I like to apply everything, like the contour and the highlight, a little bit higher than where it should be normally, and that way it gives the face that sort of lifted effect. There we go. If ever I brought down the highlight of the brow a little bit too much, I just go in once again with the one that I use for the crease of the eye. There it goes. So, like I was saying, I don't know if we're gonna go eating now or if we're just gonna go grab some croissant, make some guacamole, some fresh orange juice. Hope your leg is better, feeling better. Oh, thank you, you're such a sweetheart. It's actually evolved in such a nice way. I don't know if you were there when I was just showing you the goodies, but this stuff saved me. If you guys ever burn yourselves, this combination, I mean, I've shown it on the vlog because I know it's not like a proper beauty thing, but hey, avoiding a scar is part of like a beauty talk, I guess. So that's why I included it on the vlog from last week. And yeah, this combination of this, let me see if we have a name in English in here, because it's only in French. No, but it will be some sort of gauze with some Vaseline in it. And before that, I'll apply this one, which there, I have no clue how to say this in English, but it's argentique, that will be silver. So it's sulfadiazine with some sort of silver in it. I mean, it turns gray after, so I think there's real silver in it. Honestly, this has completely cured my burn. But I think you use that only on 2nd degree burns. So it wasn't the worst kind, but it wasn't the easy kind either. In any case, it's not hurting anymore at least, but it's still not looking very pretty. But it's looking prettier than the first night that I burned it, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's it. You know, it happens. It's not the first time I've burned myself, so it's okay. But it's the time where I've gotten, I think, the fastest attention and care, and they were like, you need to do this and that, and hopefully I won't be dealing with that for a very long time now. In any case, thank you very much all. All right, let's curl the lashes a little bit. I'm gonna do an Hermès mascara for that, and gonna curl the lashes before. Pardon me, I need a little bit of a water break before that. Oh, this is yummy. So apparently there are heated eyelash curlers that you can get. And I'm wondering if I should get that, because my eyelashes are like straight as the horizon. And if I curl them, like they will curl a bit after this. But they don't hold the curl for very long, if I'm very honest with you. Like, obviously the type of mascara that I use will make a difference. I try to hold that there for like 5 to 10 seconds. And the mascara I'm doing today, how cute is the logo in there? Let me see if the this camera catches it. Quality's not great, is it? This is quite a new iPhone. But you've got the little logo in there, which I think is super cute. Let me see if I have something else that has it so I can show it to you. There we go. Still not, it's like a coat of arms, but for Hermès. And the shade of it will be black or noir. Noir fusain. Okay. And I like it because it's quite minimal. Like everything the house does. It's quite a discreet mascara. But coats the lashes really lovely. Holds the curl. Doesn't smudge. I can't say enough good things about their mascara. And it's not only because I'm a big fan of their bags and ready to wear and shoes and belts. Okay, I'm as fan altogether. But also because they're actually really good quality. So I highly advise, if you're looking for a new mascara, for one like this. It's something very like discreet, like I said, but that's the look I'm going for today. That's sort of like ethereal beauty, if that makes sense. All right, let's curl the other one up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay. Let's do a little bit more of this one for the mascara. And it's all good. I know this part's not very talkative, but I feel like I always have to concentrate a little bit extra when I'm doing my eye makeup. Whereas when I'm doing the whole face part that we did a little bit earlier, I can be a little bit more chatty. There we go. Hopefully this gives you an idea of the type of coating that it gives. It's a pretty waxy mascara, so it's gonna hold the curl very, very nicely. I mean, I don't know if there's wax in it or not, but the texture of it and the finish of it, it's a pretty waxy one. So it holds curls in a very lovely manner, particularly if you've done a little bit of an eyelash curl situation before. Okay, that looks good to me. Up. Let's do some lipstick. What am I doing for lipstick today? From Hermès, I could do a color like this, which is called Rose Cinsoline, but I feel like I don't want to give this touch to the look today. I want to keep it more muted. So let's do perhaps Chanel. Let's do this one. This is Rouge Coco Flash in the shade Destination from Chanel. And it's a great nude. So great that there's not much left of it. And maybe now that I've done that, let's do a little bit of Hot Gossip lip liner. This is by Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't like line the whole lips. The only thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of shadow here to create the impression of a thicker lip. So there we go. Do you see, just adding that has already created the impression of a thicker lip on the bottom. And then in here, I'm just gonna overline the Cupid's bow area. And blend it like that. There we go. And now I'll go back to that Chanel lipstick. And there we go. That is makeup for the day. Let's do a little bit of perfume too. I'm gonna do this one by Beckham. This is a lovely perfume house in Paris. And this particular one is called Pas ce soir, not tonight. A very sexy sort of proposal, I would say. You don't really need much of this one because it's an extrait de parfum. So it's not an eau de parfum, it's an even more concentrated type of formula. So I've had this one for months and I've only ever done a little dent on it. I mean, I do have the travel version as well, so that's what I'll carry on my purse when I'm traveling, but yeah. And now a little bit of a comb through the hair to undo the curls a little bit. There's not much curls in there anyway. Up. And there we have it. That's the makeup done for today. What do we think? I'm pretty happy with it. Now I'm ready to go on my little date with husband. Only took us an hour. Okay, good. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a beautiful day wherever it is that you are, whatever it is that you're doing. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I hope I see you again on my channel. I do videos about luxury in fashion, travel, beauty, and all those lovely things. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, have a beautiful weekend wherever it is that you are, whatever it is that you're doing. And I'll see you again on my next video coming out tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central European time. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.